I look for inspiration just in the world. I have my second baby and my oldest is 3. And so they inspire me a ton, just seeing them grow and learn and be so curious. My inspirations from people, people that I live with, obviously the little ones, and then people out in the community, just being able to see how they experience space and see how they interact with it. So my curiosity and my exploring nature, I tend to ask a lot of questions, so that they inspire me a ton. People out in the community and my family inspire me a ton. So the areas that I'm most passionate about are students, really, starting with students at a young age. Mostly I work with a lot of a mentor and support a lot of higher ed students who are in college or are pursuing a design degree. And it's just pretty cool to see how from whenever I started to do critiques and panels and things 15 years ago to now, how the demographic has changed. And students are kind of our future, or not kind of, they are our future. And so that's the really big passionate for me, to help with this inclusion and diversity in our design field. So mentoring to me is very important. I love having mentors, and then I love being a mentor and being a support to students. And people, actually, I like for it just mentoring in general, and just supporting people and letting them know what we do as designers. And so the way that I feel like it's been, a role for me is being able to, if people need to have interviews, or if they have questions about their resume or their portfolio, just being able to support them that way. And then also just giving them just a friendly smile and a pat on the back. And I'm a hugger. I know we're not supposed to hug that much right now, but giving them a hug and just any kind of support I can do that way. And coffee, just go and have coffee and having people to download to me. And I feel like I'm one of those people that has a face that people want to tell me everything. So I get told a lot of things. And so I hope that I'm a support and an ear for people to be able to hear, for me to hear them share what they need to. Yeah, I mean, honestly, throughout this pandemic, it's been an eye-opening. I think I just kind of had my head down and just kept going through, and not realizing that I've always been the only one, a lot of times in a lot of situations. So like I said, I started working in 2005, 2006, and I didn't realize that I was, the only person of color in the design department. And then I look up and I look around and I'm like, oh, it's MLK Day, and nobody's really caring, but except there's one architect who he always would take off that day. So I kind of learned from him. And then I also, being young too at that point, being 23, 22, 23, right out of school, you realize your age and then the color of your skin is something that is affected. So one example I have is just thinking about talking to contractors, and then even at this age, I mean, I'm almost 40 now, and I still feel like sometimes they think I'm young. And then I use that. I probably put young first, and then I think, oh wait, it might be the color of my skin too, and being a woman, that they don't maybe really listen to me. And so sometimes it does affect the work, and I want to make sure that I communicate clearly to my contractors and to my consultants and to my anybody on my project team. So I think that's just making sure that I kind of am a good example of a designer, and then having to be an extra good example because I'm a person of color too.